4.25減0。
按嘈聽 ASMR 出嘢。
直播做功課。
應該 OK 啦嘛。
鹹仔啊！
鹹仔。邊個？檸檬啊！這個呢，就是我們的馬來西亞人啦。然後啦，他應該很困擾。
You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
教食嘢啊！
我唔講嘢。
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments.
我有佢聽㗎。
You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio
我
earlier,
見到個
I'd
教
say
授
Professor
同
Fig
意咗我
succeeded
俾
at
更加
least
多嘅作
showing you
業
the
俾我。
basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon
突然
attack.
間個教授唔
My
見咗，肯定唔
suspicion
關
is
我
that
哋
there's
事。
more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burned. Yes.
我發現後邊嗰個女仔喺度玩老武師，玩得好開心喎佢。
The basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there,
佢傻
Professor.
情會冚
They've a
個仔人
rare
性。
aptitude for magic, it seems.
你教細聲啲。
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one
已經唔係 Harry
piece.
Potter。
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a
鳩
dragon.
吹
呢
電咗
咩？我嘅直播不嬲就係遊戲畫面加雜
Rather
談㗎啦。
unfortunately, it would seem
Hello,
they
Gao
chose
Chui.
us.
Very well. Enough
Hi.
chit-chat.
咁
I
跟住
need to get to
嗰
class
啲樣完
myself.
全唔見
Might I
晒，
rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the
下
field
邊嗰啲樣
guide's
唔見
map?
晒，
喺度啊！
Thank you.
縮好細，
等陣自己有3條
Good
友
luck
嘅好似。
today.
咁
And
做檸
remember
檬
to
啊嘛。
use your field guide. It will
Oh,
be
就玩啦，
invaluable
檸檬。
to you.
我一直都話佢喺度，因為我聽唔
Invaluable
明。
to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes,
佢自
Professor.
然㗎。
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we
你冇
can't
有
get you
開
to
麥克風嗎？
Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
咩嚟㗎？
She caught me off
快啲
guard.
食完
I
飯。
didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've
但係如果
embarked
換
upon
片
will
卡就要
lead.
換埋粒，
It
換
may
埋個
require a
電
bit
泡
more
啊！
flexibility with your
Charity.
time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a
今日
look.
直播開到10點半。
Number of
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
黑魔法防禦術，好光啊出邊。親俾避鬼上嚟，冇見你哋靜晒喺度諗緊係我 DC 問題咩？
我食緊飯。
我做緊，我喺度撐答案。
係揾答案。
係咪你開字咪？想聽 ASMR 啊？
大家好。
係咪鼠鼠聲？
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
講錯。
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
哇！咁快轉到 ASMR
It was
台
a
啊！
token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt
到
you've
11
heard.
點想轉到 ASMR 台啫。
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
好大聲啊！
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
喂，你唔掂啦！官方答案計錯數嘅。
我錯過咗啲乜嘢？
冇。 哇！呢題精彩，
認真啊！佢畫魔法杖，有係用手就畫嘅。
Levioso.
揾家啲嬲嚟阿 Sa， 我有藍莓色。
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Levioso! Good. Now, the basic well done.
藍莓好味。
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. You're good. How perceptive. Thank you. I know. Levioso! Levioso! What are you doing up there? Well, I'm good at this, aren't you? I know. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say
Only all of my students will
Leviosa.
第二。係呢隻 game 第一次嘅輸。
This should be easy. Leviosa, this can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Leviosa.
Only all of my students are this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the
呢？
opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
跟住咧
冇嘅，
俾人批鬥完啦。
冇咩批鬥啊，冇批鬥啊。
I
邊個批
jumped
鬥啊？
enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh. Fair enough.
OK，
You owe me an honest duel when
你
you
仲要
aren't.
無名俾人批鬥完先。
應該俾人批
You
鬥啊。
might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
放起來件事
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting
我
with
見
you.
到個直播
I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer
Oh, yeah.
luck or actual skill.